Have you ever wondered why crabs scuttle sideways, hiding under rocks, never lifting their heads proudly like other creatures of the sea? There's an ancient tale, a story of greed, betrayal, and punishment of a crab who once walked tall, but lost its head forever. This is the story of how the crab lost its head because of greediness. Long ago, when the world was young and the ocean was still learning to sing its songs, crabs were not like the ones we see today. They were majestic creatures, walking proudly on two legs, with heads held high like kings of the shore. Their shells were gleaming, their claws were symbols of power, and every sea creature respected them. But among these crabs, there was one named Caribou. Caribou was clever, strong, but above all, greedy. Caribou was never satisfied. While other crabs were content with the food the sea provided, small fish, algae, shells, Caribou always wanted more. He wanted to rule not just the shore, but the entire ocean. One day, he overheard the whispers of the waves. The Sea King keeps a pearl of endless riches hidden in the deepest cave. This pearl, they said, could grant whoever possessed it eternal abundance. And in Caribou's heart, greed grew like fire. Caribou knew he could not find the pearl alone. So he went to his friends, the fish, the turtle, and even the wise octopus. He lied to them, saying, "Let's find the Sea King's pearl together. We will share its gifts equally, and none shall ever be hungry again." The sea creatures, trusting his words, agreed. They swam into the depths, fighting currents, braving darkness. The octopus lit their way. The turtle carried them through storms, and the fish guided them through hidden tunnels. Finally, they reached the glowing cave. Inside lay the pearl, shining brighter than the sun, pulsing with power. But Caribou's heart beat faster. Share it? He thought. No, it must all be mine. And with a swift strike of his claw, he betrayed his friends, trapping them inside the cave, and snatched the pearl for himself. The ocean roared in fury. The Sea King awoke from his slumber. His voice shook the waters. "Greedy crab, you have taken what was not yours. You have betrayed trust, and your greed shall consume you." Caribou laughed. "With this pearl, I fear no king, no god, no wave. I am master of the sea." But as he spoke, the pearl grew heavier until it burned like fire in his claws. He tried to drop it, but it was too late. The pearl exploded with blinding light. When the light faded, Caribou's friends were freed, but Caribou himself had changed. The Sea King had cursed him. "You craved riches so much, you lost your very head to greed. From this day, you and your descendants shall crawl in the sand, sideways and low, headless, forever hiding in shadows." And so, Caribou's proud head was gone. In its place was a hard shell, his body twisted, his walk crooked. No longer would crabs walk tall. No longer would they look forward with pride. Greed had brought them down. And that is why, to this day, crabs scuttle sideways, hiding under rocks, never raising their heads. The ocean remembers the tale of Caribou and whispers it to every wave that touches the shore. Greed promises wealth, but delivers ruin. What you take by betrayal will one day be taken from you. And those who cannot control their desire may lose more than they ever imagined. So the next time you see a crab moving sideways on the beach, remember Caribou. Remember that greed is a fire. It can never be satisfied. And ask yourself, will you walk tall with honor? Or will you crawl in the shadows, punished by your own desire?